frozen.
Welcome back to a new video on my YouTube channel. So today we are going to the first pay jump of the year, and today we are bringing Thia. She is jumping 80 centimeters, and yeah, the plan is just to don't have any pressure, expectations, just yeah, focusing on keeping everything calm and chill, and yeah, just very make it a good experience for Thia. So this is like a vlog slash episode 3 of Fixing the Unfixable, a short jumper's comeback story. So yeah. Thia is currently on the trailer now and raging. She gets pretty stressed when she's about to leave, but she calms down while we start driving. But yeah, that is the plan for today. I have packed everything, I hope, and yeah, we're riding in 80 centimeters, if I didn't say that. But yeah, I'm very excited. The car is actually really messy now. It's full of shavings, and I'm trying to dry my saddle pad and her exercise rug, which she's gonna wear today. But yeah, very excited, and yeah, I'm waiting for my mom now. We just cleaned Thia. We are in a bit of a hurry, so we are running a bit late as always. We are driving any second now, so hopefully, fingers crossed, we are going to have a nice time. So my plan is to not jump the whole course. I will probably jump like 1 or 4 or 5 jumps, and then I'll be done, because I feel like I don't want to push it too far. I just want her to have a nice experience, and yeah, so I just want to end it before Thia ends it basically. And yeah, just trying to keep her very relaxed and not jump a lot, but just be there is a huge win in itself, and trying to ride around the fences, and yeah, just relax, keep it very simple, no expectations, and just yeah, jump couple of jumps or 4 or 5, we'll see. But it all depends on if she's really stressed. I'm satisfied with only jumping 1 jump. Oi, hun har en bæsjeflekk. Poop stain. Oi. Oi. Before I really explain to you what we're seeing here, I just wanted to be clear about one thing, and today was never about how many jumps we did and how she performed. For a long time, my mindset with Thia was that we had to push through the fair, and that if she stopped, froze, or tried to leave, I just had to push harder and try to ride forward and push her through it. And the more I've learned about her, the more I realized that that approach was actually keeping her stuck. So today's plan was simple, keeping everything calm, no pressure, no forcing, and just let her leave with a good feeling. But when we arrived, she was surprisingly calm, and I took my time, gave her treats, talked to her a lot, and just tried to show her that there was absolutely nothing she had to perform. Before even going into the warm-up, I walked her around the venue, and I let her stop if she needed to. I let her look, and I didn't pull her forward. I really wanted her to feel like she had a choice. So I was really trying to take my time and just let her see the place and not rushing anything. Once we entered the warm-up arena, my main focus was keeping my hands soft and my body relaxed. I didn't canter much at all because I know that she can quickly tip her into tension and stress, so I tried to avoid cantering and just did every jump in trot as well. Felt amazing, and she was relaxed, licking and chewing, and she even did this tiny little happy box, which might sound funny, but for Thia that's a huge sign of comfort and relaxation. So I was very proud and yeah, happy to see that.
So your tears been running like a waterfall. Thought the stars would never let you down, and you keep on thinking you could save yourself. But that's love, that's just love. You should know some things will hurt, and you'll end up getting burned. I just hope that you will learn. That's just love, that's just love. Get back up again, even if you don't know when. And it feels like the world is coming down on you. You have to move on, deal with your broken heart. No matter what you think, you'll never ever get enough of love. When it comes to love, comes to love. 'Cause you know sometimes it hurts, and you end up getting burned. But sometimes it can be beautiful. That's just love, that's just love. You will get back up again, even if you don't know when. And it feels like the world is coming down on you. You have to move on, deal with your broken heart. No matter what you think, you'll never ever get enough of love. You have to move on, deal with your broken heart. You have to move on, deal with your broken heart. No matter what you think, you'll never ever get enough of love. Vegas in my blue striped car. She's riding shotgun and she looks like a star. Yeah, she's got that style that makes you think she's made out of gold. She says she likes it better when we go off-road. Yeah. I'm gonna make it worth your while. I'm gonna make it worth your time. Gonna make it worth your while. When she's with me, we're like superstars. Windows roll down, radio on. I think we could go far. We don't need money, we can skip that part. All I want is her to be with me. She's got a ticket to my heart.
then, when we move towards the arena entrance, you can clearly see the shift. Her body tightens, she starts thinking about leaving, and that old pattern kicks in. Earlier, this is exactly where things would spiral, but this time I didn't add pressure and I didn't try to fix it. I just tried to remain calm and focused. And my mom also kept giving her treats and just, trying to keep her calm and relaxed. When we entered the arena, I just let her walk and trot around. I let her see the jumps and the space and the people, and I didn't rush anything. When it was time to start, I stayed in trot for as long as I could and only picked up canter right before the fence to try to remain her calm and focused. So she jumped it beautifully and no hesitation and no tension, just a really honest jump. But before the second fence, she froze again. She completely locked up in the corner. So this is the point where it gets really hard and tricky, because in that moment it is hard and because everything in you wants to push forward. But I know if I had done that, it would have confirmed her fear. So I didn't push her forward, I stayed calm and I waited for her, and after a moment my mom quietly led us away from the exit. I picked up trot and then cantered, and then I jumped fence number 1 again, and that was it for us. We only jumped one fence twice and I couldn't be happier with that decision. Today was not about winning or finishing a course, it was about breaking a mental pattern and showing her that she can be in this environment without being pressured. Afterwards, I walked her around again, did some circles, talked to her a lot, even went back into the warm-up arena just to end on a calm note and break up the pattern a bit. So now that the day is over and I really had time to feel it, I just wanted to explain why this meant so much to me. Because I know how it looks from the outside. We didn't jump a full course or we didn't chase numbers or heights. But for us, this was a huge step forward, because Thia has never been a horse that stops on the warm-up. That's never been the issue. She's always brave there. Her problem has always been what happens when the pressure changes. When the environment shifts, when there's an exit, an audience, or a decision to be made, that's where her brain freezes. And today, it happened again. She locked up, she parked, she tried to leave, but the difference today was how we handled it and solved it. I didn't push, I didn't get frustrated, I didn't try to ride through her. I stayed calm and I waited and I let her feel that she wasn't in trouble. And then she came back. She actually came out of the freeze and she jumped again. And that moment right there, that's everything. Because that tells me she wasn't shutting down completely. She was thinking, and a thinking horse can be helped. She jumped fence number 1 twice today, and both times she jumped it honestly. Calm, no hesitation, no feeling of stopping. And for the first time in a long time, I didn't feel like I was holding her together. She felt more present, soft, and mentally with me. And that's why I chose to stop here. Not because she couldn't do more, but because today wasn't about proving anything. It was about protecting what we were building. And for once, we left the arena without adding pressure, stress, or disappointment. We left calm. And that's something we never really had before, even afterwards. That tells me that this experience didn't stay stuck in her, but that's what I want going forward. More experience like this, more time, more trust, and not in a hurry anymore. Because I can finally feel that we are moving in the right direction, and she's trying, she's opening up, she's showing me that she wants to do this, and my job now is to keep listening. When we untacked and loaded her, she was the calmest she's ever been after a show, and that tells me everything I need to know. This is how we move forward with Thia, slowly, kindly, and on her terms. So overall, I am very, very happy with her and couldn't be more proud. And I am actually, in fact, very proud of my own decisions, and because it's very easy to just push forward out of bad habit, but this time I actually did not push forward and just stayed really, really calm. And Thia was the most calm. She's never been this calm at a show or paint jump ever, so this is a huge win in itself, even though we jumped with the first fence twice and only that. This is what the progress looks like for us, and not loud, not rushed, but real. But I really hope you enjoyed this episode, and thank you so much for watching, and please leave a like and a comment. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!